The worst thing about being in denial about your burnout is the stories that you make up and tell yourself. I remember, years ago, completely being in denial about how my workload and lack of energy was affecting me. Clicking off at 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'd make the excuse, well, I wake up early. I'm an early bird. Even though I was going to bed at 10:30, 11:30 at night, getting up at 6, skipping breakfast, not really dialed into what was going on with my brain, and I was forgetting things, misplacing things, and I would keep my composure, right? And I would try not to react to people when I felt like they were just being irritating and frustrating, but they would get on my nerves in my mind. And so I just click off my day and just say, oh, well, I do my best work in the morning. And so therefore I don't have any more energy after 2:30. And what I didn't realize is that I was just in energy depletion. Not only was I not fueling myself well, was I not really taking care of my sleep habits and garnishing that well, but I was just yes to everybody, no to myself. I had my energy robbers and letting people just steal time and energy and mental thoughts, and being very frustrated about it. Well, at the same time, I wasn't, and I run a health and wellness company, and I wasn't healthy and I wasn't well. I wasn't sleeping well. I was waking up like at 2:30 at night and going back to sleep at 4:30. And there were other things at play there. You may have heard the word parasites, and I was in denial about that. It was just so many things. It wasn't any one thing. And that's the interesting thing about, burnout and energy depletion and overload, is that you'll see a tip here, a tip there, and you'll think, okay, well, if I just, work out more, if I get to sleep earlier. But, if you're not following your circadian rhythm, you're not going to sleep and allowing your body to rest, disconnecting from technology at a certain time, all those kinds of things, you're just in denial. And I remember being at this retreat for founders of health and wellness companies, and they made us do this sleep management assessment, and it was just eye-opening where my energy was being stolen, what I was not doing for my body. And I just remember when people were raising their hands about how well they were sleeping, and their workout routines, and how they were getting stronger. And I'm thinking, my goodness, I've been running this company for 20 some years, and yet I'm not really well. I'm not really doing the things that I'm advocating, telling everyone else to do, and I'm making excuses for it as opposed to making changes in spite of it. So, when I really decided that it wasn't just about talking the talk, but really walking the walk and really taking care of myself better. And really, it happened when I got in my 50s. Yes, I'm in my 50s. And I realized, no more. I'm not going to play small for anyone else while I'm depleting myself. So I had to get really serious about what I call now the 7 performance mastery pillars. And if you follow me, if you watched my newsletter on LinkedIn, you read any of my outtakes, I'm very, very serious about it. It's all 7 factors. It's not any one factor to make you healthy and well and take better care of yourself. So don't fool yourself. Don't think it's, oh, if I just do right on my diet, or, if I just work out more and lift some more weights, get into kettlebells. No, it's on multiple layers when it comes to stopping burnout and overload and stress. And if you're really serious about it, follow me. I've got performance strategy and burnout tips, and so many things. I have this new private group called Well Team Studio, where I work with founders, female founders in particular. But if you're a male, it's okay. You can join us. But female founders and executive CEO women, and executive women who are really trying to not just play in it, but really get serious about what it means to show up as their best all the time, whether you're in the boardroom, the bedroom, or any other room. And if you're serious about that, follow along, come on this journey with us, because it's amazing. It really is amazing. And when you dial it in, there's no stopping you, but you got to get it dialed in. All right, we'll chat later.